Here's Chief Meteorologist Chris Boone.
Oh, the big story in the Weather Center here at KLST, still that big winter storm kind of moving across the United States. Seeing some of the winter gear still up towards the northern parts and towards the northern plains. And as you start to transition in towards the Ohio River Valley, you see it more of a rain event. And we've actually seen some severe storms in towards parts of New Orleans. We actually saw a tornado touchdown in towards that area. Those showers and storms moving off towards the east. And that means fairly quiet conditions for us here in Texas. We were actually one of the few states without any watches or warnings. Plenty of winter storm warnings still kind of hanging on in towards the Dakotas. And as we kind of see those thunderstorm watches and tornado watches actually out towards parts of southern Alabama. So again, here in Texas, things fairly quiet. Again, we've seen that kind of clear skies build in back behind it. Fairly high pressure as well as some colder temperatures. We've seen the drop in those temperatures thanks to that front that moved through early on Monday here in the Concho Valley. Saw some of those rumbles and thunder. For much part, it's been fairly quiet since then. Temperatures already cooling down into the 30s, upper 30s. In fact, 37 degrees in downtown San Angelo. Those dew points down into the 20s. So again, much drier as a result of that front as well. So we've seen those dew points drop along with the temperatures as well. And the winds have started to die down. We saw some breezier conditions through the afternoon hours with gusts getting up to nearly 30 miles per hour. Those have now since settled down. Lost the color chart on our temperatures, but we do still see some of those current numbers into the upper 30s and low 40s across the area. 41 in Eden as well as Menard also at 41. Our gusts we saw earlier today, again, we did see some get up into the 30s. I saw a wind gust of 36 in Eden as well as Menard. So again, most of the area through the afternoon hours, it was quite gusty. Those winds have fortunately started to settle down and for the most part either calm or into the single digits as far as our winds are concerned. They're going to stay a little bit calmer as we go in towards your Thursday for the next couple of days. So again, giving us a bit of a break from where those windy conditions have been. Again, that's going to kind of continue in towards the next couple of days. Fairly quiet conditions. Again, the winds already kind of ahead of that, decreasing. We'll see those temperatures continue to drop down into the low 30s, so below freezing for much of the Concho Valley. Still seeing those clear skies. We'll drop down to 30 degrees for our overnight low. Tomorrow, warming up, very similar conditions. We'll get up into the upper 50s for the majority of the area. We're going to see those sunny conditions continue through the afternoon hours. Again, plenty of sunshine, not expecting any cloud coverage, at least not until we get in towards the weekend. That's when we can start to see some of those clouds making its return into the forecast. Otherwise, winds are going to stay fairly quiet. Could see them pick up back into the teens for us tomorrow afternoon, even for Friday afternoon as well. Again, that's about as high as they're going to get. Nowhere close to the 30s and 20s that we were seeing the past several days. As we head in towards the weekend, we will see that moisture kind of move in from the west and southwest. And with that, could be seeing some very isolated showers possible just to the southeast of the Concho Valley. Could see some very isolated rain chances, but for the most part, basically just seeing that increased cloud coverage, and then we could see another round of that possible going in towards Monday as well. So we'll keep an eye on that. The bigger story is going to be the cold air. First shot cold air kind of moving already off towards the northeast. That's going to continue to do so. Then we kind of reload the system, kind of let much colder air make its way out of Canada. That's going to be by next week. So we're going to be watching for some even colder air drop in towards our area, and that's going to drop those temperatures well below average. So enjoying the 50s as we go through the next several days. Could be seeing some very isolated rain chances, especially towards the southeast for Friday, or for Saturday rather, as well as Monday. But the 50s continue for the